Kara Lawson. Welcome. One of the new voices of the Washington Wizards. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very exciting, huh?
It's super exciting. I mean, you guys all from the area. I'm from the area, Alexandria, and grew up cheering for the Bullets, going to Cap Center games with my dad. So,
who were your favorite players growing up?
Ooh, that's a good
Favorite
question.
Were you like a Jeff Malone guy?
I like Jeff Malone, yeah.
Jeff Rulins.
I mean, I'm a point guard, so I was more partial to the point guard. So I liked Michael Adams. I liked Rod Strickland, but I like it too. So legs.
What about Overton? What about
Doug Overton's great.
Smith? Guys like
Liddell
that.
Eccles?
Everybody loved
You know,
Liddell.
and then you had to love Manute and George, Big George, just because you know they were unique. So yeah, and Muggsy for for the short time that we had him too.
Well, this
Don
is awesome.
McLean,
This is
Bart
great for
Allery,
you.
Oh,
This
the
is great for
names.
you. I mean, congratulations on being named the analyst.
Thank
We were
you.
just talking off air. So you're probably the third, maybe the third woman to be named as a team analyst in the NBA.
Yeah.
And that's great. You're a fantastic player at Tennessee. I mean,
Thank you.
Did you ever win a national championship?
No, we lost.
Did you lose to UConn every single year?
We lost to UConn. Yes. Well, not every single year. So my freshman year we lost in the championship to UConn. My
Okay.
sophomore year we got upset by Xavier in the
Wow.
Sweet 16, and then we lost in the Final Four to UConn. Yeah.
UConn. So you lost to
Yeah.
UConn 3 times,
Yeah.
3 out of
So
4
you
in
hate
the Final
UConn.
Four.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
hate UConn, right? Of course, you have to.
No, I don't hate them. I mean, certainly it's disappointing, but the thing about it is so many of the relationships, and you guys know this, like when you're around sports, there's, like I've known Sue Bird since I was 9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
We played, that's for people that don't follow women's basketball, that's the point guard at UConn when I was there. So I was friends with those guys before. Certainly when you played, you didn't like them. But no, it's a great program, and certainly look at what they've continued to do in the women's game. It's been phenomenal.
When did you know this was your gig? Because Jason somehow knew. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't have my headphones on.
Yeah, it's all good.
So,
Jason somehow knew that you were getting this gig like 4 months ago. He's like, yeah, Kara Lawson's getting it.
Hey,
Don't
the
forget
inside
about
track.
Antonio. Forget about
I went on air
Anton.
and I said,
Did you?
I said, Kara's going to get
Kara's
the
getting
job.
it. And he wasn't guessing. He had insider info. When did you know?
Why didn't you call me, man? Because I had no. You knew before I did.
Yeah, she was in the dark on that,
Yeah,
Jason.
I didn't
Come
know
on.
that. When did I know? I
Been
would
in the
say,
works for a while, right?
yeah. Well, when I knew, I would say probably like a month ago.
Wow.
So not that. So good for you, man. Call. I gotta give you my number so you can let me know these things.
Absolutely.
What jobs I'm gonna get, and
I just think that people really want it. Maybe they had to just go through the process of interviewing everybody, but they really liked you.
And
Well-
it's a smooth transition for you, right? I was reading about just sort of, obviously everyone knows you grew up here, but playing with the Mystics and being around the organization, like you know everybody already, right?
Yeah, I know a lot of people. I mean, growing up here, obviously following the team, but being around the sport of basketball, you tend to have all these connections with different people. I actually got my start covering the NBA in Sacramento. I was playing out there, and I was a part of their local coverage for 3.5 seasons. And that's where I first met Scott Brooks, the coach of the Wizards. He was an assistant coach at the time for the Kings. And, of course, Ernie Grunfeld, and he and I share the same alma mater, and he's a legend down there, the Bernie and Ernie show down there at the University of Tennessee back in the 70s. And then Dick Patrick, I played soccer with his daughter Liz growing up, and so I've known the Patrick
These
family
connections
for a
are
long
so
time.
deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
It's just a small world.
But you, growing up a Bullets fan, you had to
Yeah.
have watched Buck and Phil work together.
Absolutely.
So how does it feel
yeah.
stepping in? I mean, a lot of people were saddened that Phil, now he's going to still be part of CSN, but what's it feel like to step in for a legend, a local legend?
Yeah, Phil's an institution. I don't think it's hit me all the way yet. It's I grew up watching the games, as you said, on HTS and following the Bullets, and you know, even now, like I'll think Phil's not doing the game. Wait, Phil's not doing the games anymore. You know,
Yeah, right.
I'm doing the. You know, I'm going to be doing the games. So yeah, Phil is he's a legend. He's been a great ambassador for the team, for the sport. So I'm so thankful to have grown up in this area and have a guy like Phil that was a great player and certainly a great broadcaster. I'm really excited about it. It is surreal. I mean, if you think about your favorite team growing up, were you guys Skins or Caps or
Well, we all
Nationals?
grew up,
Really?
like you said, we
Well,
all
not
grew up
Nationals
here.
because it wasn't here.
Right,
Or I was an
right.
Orioles fan
HTS.
growing up,
Yeah,
right?
it's kind of spread out
It's
amongst
weird.
the 4 of us.
It's a weird group. I'm
Yeah.
like the only sort of
He's-
all local guy.
He's the big-time local sports guy.
Okay.
Yeah. What was the interview process for you like though? So did you have to do like a bunch of like old games with Buck, or how did that work?
An audition.
Yeah.
Did a game with Buck. So instead of obviously calling it live, just
Right.
put on
And
on
that's
in front of you.
weird. Was it a game you had already seen before?
So they told me what the game was
All right.
going to be.
Yeah.
I actually chose not to watch it
Right.
beforehand,
Oh,
which
wow.
I guess you could have.
I think that's
you could
probably
do
smart because you
whatever.
want to react naturally.
Exactly. I mean, I think the thing about being an analyst is you need to be able to react organically and in the moment, and it's not a script. Like there's
Right.
no script. I mean, I'm sure you guys doing this. You don't have a script. It's
Right.
reacting to what happens and the events that happen and what comes out. And so for me to do games one way 14 years and then in an audition, memorize the plays or
Right.
think
No,
about
no, you
what
don't
I'm going
wanna
to
do that.
say.
Yeah,
that
you don't
wasn't
want that in your head.
right.
Yeah.
So I just chose not to watch it and just did it.
Right.